What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming at you with a review of Hyperia's brand new album, The Serpent's Cycle. So, I had never heard of this band before, but the press kit I got said Canadian thrash. I was expecting something like either, Metallica / Anthrax, or maybe something like the German-style Creator, Destruction, whatever. So, lo and hold my surprise, but what I get is something that I would call melodic thrash. Those two words usually don't go together. And ironically, the other band I can think of that does that is the only other Canadian thrash band I can think of off the top of my head, which would be Annihilator. The band's sound is something like a marriage of Destruction and Iron Maiden, maybe with some Death influences in there too. The riffs are definitely thrash. The vocals are in that vein too. We'll talk more about that in a second. But there's a lot of melodic lead lines that don't often show up even in bands like Megadeth, which are more on the new wave of British heavy metal style thrash. That said, we also have quite a few blast beats on this album. And I know Charlie Benante has done a few of those, but it's not a mainstay of thrash metal. To me, it makes me think Death. Vocally, the singer is a woman, which is very rare for thrash metal. Her style reminded me a lot of Zetro, actually, just more of a high-pitched shriek, but it's in that vein. Production-wise, it's more of an old-school style. The guitars had a lot of mids in them. I wish they were a bit crisper. I think that would have suited the songs better. And unfortunately, I think the vocals are way too low in the mix for a singer that's this talented. The album opens up with this cool, eerie acoustic intro that's now kind of commonplace for thrash metal. Going back, it reminded me of Curse the Gods by Destruction. It makes the album opener Ego Trip just that much better, though. It's a great first time listen to the band because I started going through all those thoughts of, wait, is this thrash? Is this melodic? Is this kind of death metal? While also just hearing a kick-ass metal track. The next track, Automatic Thrash Machine, was an interesting dichotomy here because it sounds more like the Irish band Gamma Bomb. I suppose they're more speed metal than thrash metal, but it's kind of a stylistic departure from the other style I was talking about in that it's way more fun. This song has an amazing scream at the outset. I think she gets to a high A. Angel of Death's, I think, is a B flat, so a half step higher, but rarely do thrash singers go that high. Fun track and kind of like comic relief in a way. Prophet of Deceit. We're back to that other style I was talking about. This one's a great burner. It's more melodic than most thrash songs. I guess this is a hallmark of the band's style. Maybe there's an influence from Ex Mortis here. And some parts actually reminded me of Amon Amarth, specifically the song As Loki Falls. Eye for an Eye. This is not a cover of the Sabbath song. Sabbat, I never know how to pronounce that, Andy Sneap's old band. This is more of that great melodic thrash metal. I think this is a great pairing they've got going, and I don't think there are many other bands that touch this. The guitar lead lines in this, not just the solos, but like the melodies during the verses, I guess you'd call them, they really bring this song to another level. I'm reminded of an Exodus song off of their latest album. I think it was called The Years of Death and Dying. It's another really rare moment of a thrash band introducing such a cool melodic line. I guess Soldier On by Megadeth off their album last year also hits that, but it's not typical. It should be done more. Lastly, I want to highlight the last two tracks. So like I said, the album's mostly melodic thrash, but there's occasionally like a fun sort of party speed metal song on it, and the last two do just that. Binge and Surge is that party style, kind of like Gamma Bomb as I brought up, and then Deathbringer is more of that melodic thrash / death metal style, and it's great going from one to the other. Well, now I'm off to figure out whether melodic thrash is something I've just been missing. I've listened to a lot of thrash in my life, so I don't think that's it. Maybe I should just go listen to more Hyperia. Sounds like they've stumbled onto something great. Keep up the great work. Put the vocals higher in the mix next time. Rock on.